Hello everybody, my name is Starform. I have a lot of favorite games. For example, League of Legends or Minecraft, even Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Those are a few of my favorite games. But I'm gonna talk about Star Wars RPG or Star Life Legacy on Roblox. Because I feel like it's a good game. What is this game? Well, as it says in the title, it's a Star Wars role-playing game. You can create your own character or make a character from the lore. Personally, I like to create my own characters. If I create a character from the lore, or a reverse of that character, for example, a dark side version of Obi-Wan Kenobi and a light side Anakin Skywalker, then I would do research into that character to act exactly like them. What form do they use? That's a Star Wars specific term. What do they look like? How would I show their actions through my style? And what do they wear? Something I like to do, just because if I'm going to act like a character in the lore, I feel like I have to do research into the character to properly convey that character. Now, you guys, you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to create your own character, go for it. There's a lot of different things you can do in this game with different characters. If you want to act like a character from the lore, or a character that already exists in the lore, or even a reverse of that character in the lore, then go for it. You don't have to do that much research, and you can play whoever you want to play at the end of the day. You can play them however you feel like they should be played. You can use whatever forms you like. For example, if you think they should have Form 5 or Form 7, then go for it. No one's stopping you. What are the pros of this game? Star Life or Star Wars RPG? Well, in this game, there are events and objectives. Events are fun, especially when fighting against other people who you've not fought against, or who you're familiar with, but they've changed / grown their style. There are about 70 people playing this game when I wrote this script, but there could be more by the time I'm done editing this entire thing. I can have fun with the role-playing aspect since my mind tends to get a bit creative with it. I create my own dialogue for the characters, I create a lot of different scenes, and yeah. There are microtransactions in the game, but they're not really microtransactions if you... They are microtransactions, what am I talking about? But they'll help you get an advantage on your opponent. It's just cosmetic, or whatever. The crates go from common, uncommon, rare. Those are the 3 for most crates. Legendary and limited. Those are crates for like lightsaber colors. The types of crates in this game are armor crates, hilt crates, ship color crates, lightsaber color crates, and well, that's all I can think of for now. And as I said before, none of these give you any advantage or disadvantage, they just make you look cool. You can also customize the hilt of your lightsaber however you want to be. If you want it to look like Luke Skywalker's saber combined with Obi-Wan's saber, you can, well, probably do it. I haven't created that many lightsabers, so I wouldn't know. I also don't pay attention to the lightsabers or their hilts. I just pay attention to the fighting that's going on. In this game, you can choose which side to be on. Do you want to be on the dark side or the light side? There's also a neutral, Eternal / Mandalorian side. I haven't bought the Mandalorian / Eternal side, but I know that the dark side and the light side consist of 5 different styles, or classes, I should say. Class number 1, a single lightsaber, called a Messiah. The description for Messiah is, you are strong with the Force. Your Force skills exceed others. The next class is a double-sided lightsaber, otherwise known as Protege number 1. The description for Protege number 1 is, you are a perfect balance. You excel at both lightsaber combat and the Force. The next class is known as Prodigy, dual weld lightsabers. A Prodigy is a brute. They excel in lightsaber combat. Their saber skills exceed expectations. The next class is Protege, which is Protege number 2. It's basically just a staff. The description of Protege number 2 is, you are a mixed balance. You excel with forms and lightsaber combat, but weak with the Force. And finally we have a blaster, otherwise known as a hunter, otherwise known as a clone trooper. The description for hunter is, you specialize in multiple types of weaponry. Your profession is complicated. You often switch sides to benefit yourself. All of these are styles in the game which you can choose yourself. And I personally go for Messiah, but there's other types of forms, there's other types of styles you can go with. Usually I go with Messiah. I usually try to max out form 3, 5, or 6 first, then 1. Then I go with either 7 or 5, depending on how I want to play. What are the cons of this game? The objectives can get repetitive. There's always a light side / dark side force sensitive user / gunner. And then besides that, there is a 1 or 2. That's how many you have to kill in order to complete that mission or objective. And it can get boring unless you're willing to go through that grind because you want to get a certain style or form. Before you had to kill more, something like 4 to 6 I'd say, or maybe even 3 to 6. I don't know, I haven't played this game in a while. Well, I have played this game recently, but the older version where you had to kill 4 to 5, I haven't played. The older version of the objectives gave you more experience with your lightsaber or weapon. Also, another thing that can get boring about the game, or repetitive about the game, is fighting the same people at events. All of the events also happen on one single planet, which is also boring. I wouldn't want to have to travel to the planet next to the one that I'm currently at, just to be able to fight and get more experience. There's also a limited number of things you could do. It's not the best game, it's a good game if you're willing to put in a grind. Also, the roleplay aspect of it is fun to me, but you guys are different, so it probably won't be that fun to you. Leveling up at first may seem fun, but the more you progress, the less fun I believe it feels. Another con is that other players may experience grind or kill / spawn camp over and over to gain experience for their own benefit. I really like this game, especially since I'm a huge Star Wars fan. This game may suit your taste, or it might not. I'm making this video a bit later from when it was released because I have a bit more experience with this game than before. Before I would just occasionally play it, but now I like to play it a lot, and I've become addicted to some of these games. That's all. If you like this video, hit like. If you dislike this video, don't like. It's all up to you. And if you want, subscribe. I want to do something at 100 subscribers where I go and buy whatever game, or I try to get a Steam game, whatever game you guys want, and I'll try my best to upload it within the week. And if I can't, then you can unsubscribe. I won't mind, I broke a promise. Anyways, thank you for watching this, I appreciate you, and goodbye!